Hi, Indigos. Welcome back to our channel. I am Sydney, and I'm an Indigo, and you have joined us in the Indigo Room, where we discuss all things Indigo. So, if you're an Indigo, or you think you're an Indigo, or you know an Indigo, or you're the parent of an Indigo, this is the channel for you. Welcome back to our old subscribers. And if you're a new subscriber to the channel, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And I have been gone, yes, as I left a video explaining that I was ill. I am feeling quite a bit back to myself. Actually, I'm feeling better than myself. And I'm still drinking my tea, my burdock tea with the sea moss in it, which is very healing. And if you didn't get a chance to check out the last video that I put up, do check out that. Some of those old remedies that our grandmothers shared with our moms or, aunties, they do work. So, um, if you have some onions in your house and you're feeling sick right now, there's stuff going around. Uh, you know, I haven't been sick since 2018. I did not get the virus during this pandemic. I have not been sick this whole time. I went to work every day, worked in, I used to call it the den of COVID every day. And I didn't get sick at all. Not a cough, not a twinge, not a nothing. Mentally, I was sick, but I didn't get sick physically. And this is the first time. See, I still have a little congestion in my throat. That's what the burdock tea and the sea moss does. Excuse me. Is it clears up all of that, wicky wacky phlegm. I hate that word. In inflammation. Okay. Mucus. Yeah, I even hate that word. Mucus and phlegm in your body. So let me fix these cards. They're kind of okay, here we go. And I was lax in taking it every day because I used to take sea moss, at least 2 tablespoons of sea moss every day in my fruit smoothies. And I got lazy. I'm not going to lie, because there is some preparation that you have to do to it if you get it not in the pill form. So I have gotten back on my regimen of taking sea moss, and sea moss has we're supposed to have daily our body 110 vitamins and minerals that we are supposed to have in our bodies. And sea moss, I believe, don't quote me, you could look this up, has 98. And then bladderwrack. 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 I know it's hard to. What? What did she say? Bladderwrack. Look it up. Bladderwrack. Bladderwrack has the other 10. So if you can get the sea moss in pill form, and you can get the bladderwrack in pill form as well, and has all of it. Has all the vitamins and minerals that your body requires and needs. Okay, with no additives. It's natural. It grows in the ocean. So today we are pulling oracle cards. I blessed the cards, removed any negative energy from it, and I am going to send you guys some energy clearing of Palo Santo wood. I already burned the sage, so that's out. I'm going to send you some healing and removing of negative energy from your space. See, it doesn't even burn that much because I'm pretty clear around here. We're pretty clear because we burn this every day. If it smokes a lot, just know that if your sage and your Palo Santo wood, if you're burning it and it smokes a lot, that typically means that you haven't done that in a while, and the sage and the Palo Santo wood is doing its job. And if it doesn't burn a lot, typically that means that your energy is clear. It was burning a lot here when I was sick, but we're good now. So we are going to pull some oracle cards because before I started, I spoke to our guides, our collective guides, and asked how they wanted this reading to go. And we are pulling these cards today. So they add some new messages in, and I want you to focus as well, because maybe there's something that's on your mind. Even though I'm not pulling on your energy, I'm pulling on our collective guides and our ascended masters, Mother, Father, God, and our archangels and our angels. What is it that here we go. What is it that they want us to know? So right now, number one, this is what I talk about almost daily in the Indigo Room, in our Indigo Room group, is dissolve the masks and selves you've created to hide the real you. Show the world the real you. Powerful. First card out. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Okay, Mother, Father, God, angels. Whoop. Wow. Okay. What messages do you want Indigos to know today? Transmute negative energy to love. Oh, God gave you tears for a reason. Let them flow. The pressure is being released. There is something you can learn even from the people you don't like or agree with. Somebody needs to hear that. And they want me to pull a few more. Mother, Father, God, archangels, ascended masters, and our guides. What messages? Trust the knowledge and wisdom you carry within. One more. Okay. Let's do one more. Call in Archangel Michael to cut any cords or tethers from others who are draining your energy. Okay. This one too. Okay. Surround yourself daily with protection. So let's talk about that, Indigos, a little bit. Oh, one more. My throat chakra is open and I speak with truth and love. That was the last one that kind of jumped out. So let's put these cards down and go over the messages. Now, if your throat chakra is not open, you may want to do that. And if it is open, speak your truth. Okay. So dissolve the masks and selves you've created to hide the real you, show the world the real you is our first card. And when we get this card, a lot of us are walking around right now, a lot of indigos are hiding. And you and I and anyone that's an indigo has created selves that live in our sacral or solar plexus chakra, right? Right in our lower area. And when I say the lower area, a lot of people say, she's coming or he's coming at me from his lower self and his lower self. The lower self is an entity unto itself. It exists within you. It is a being. It's alive. And we have learned techniques to hide our lower self and cover up our lower self. We need the lower self in order to navigate this dense energy that we're in here on this 3D plane. So a lot of times when something triggers you, you will have a visceral reaction, right? Something happens and you feel in a way, and maybe your feelings got hurt, or you got angry, or you cried, you felt bad, or you felt unworthy, any of those energies, right? And you may have acted out towards someone or acted out towards in a negative way towards yourself. And those selves are masks to your true lower self. Your true lower self is a really cool being, actually. And he or she, it does help you navigate this space. However, if you've covered it over eons, because many of you have come back here numerous times, okay? I know I have found out I've been here almost 700 times to this planet. So every single time, though, you come here, you have interactions with others, and we've learned to create these masks and create these selves. However, we never learned how to dissolve them. And those selves are covering over our lower self, who is a being, who is loving, who is kind, who is helpful, who has guidance. And this is how sometimes your intuition gets blocked, or you feel your intuition is blocked sometimes. Once you start to dissolve these selves that you've created, I've created, Joe Blow's created, you'll start to experience this reality that we're in totally differently. I can help you with that. And if you join us in the Indigo Room, or you can reach out to me through an email, I can set up a time. We can talk a little bit more about that. But do some inner healing work and start, finding out what those masks are that you've created. Maybe you created a mask of unworthiness. Maybe you've created a mask of lack. Maybe you've created a mask of ill health. Whatever the mask is, you can dissolve it and be free of it, literally. The next message is transmute negative energy to love, indigos. Transmute negative energy to love. We live in the 3D where there is negative and positive energy. There's a duality. Where we're from, there is no duality. We don't have negative and positive energy. It's just energy. Here, though, you have negative energy and you have positive energy. There are people that are walking around in negative energy, and sometimes you will pick it up and think it's yours and feel in a way. You can transmute that negative energy, or anybody that's sending you any kind of wicky wacky negative energy, and you can transmute this energy to love and send it back to the sender, or you can transmute the energy that you have sent out in wiki wacky ways to others, call it back and transmute it because you need that energy for yourself. So if you're feeling in any kind of way after you've dissolved the masks, or you can do it before, transmute that energy. Okay? Energy doesn't die, it just moves around. Move around. God gave you tears for a reason. Let them flow. The pressure is being released. Some of you right now are feeling very maybe lost and confused and alone, and are in an energy of sadness and feeling like, oh my God, I'm never going to get over this sadness. And or these tears. Sometimes typically when we have a full moon, you may be feeling emotional energy and you don't understand why you're crying or why you're feeling emotional or why you're feeling this way. God gave us tears for a reason. And here in 3D, we're made to feel bad about crying, or feel, especially men, um, feel bad about having those emotions, feeling those emotions. And I know for myself, I hate when anybody sees me. I used to. Now I don't care. Not that I don't care. I just don't care as much. I used to, because I make an ugly cry. I used to hate when people saw me crying. And now I understand, over the course of time and doing this healing work on myself, that those tears are like a relief valve. It's the pressure being released. So if you have to cry, let yourself cry. Okay? Sometimes I make myself cry just to relieve the pressure. There is something you can learn from the people you don't like or agree with. This is a really powerful message, especially right now with so many people not wanting to be around someone who has a different opinion, a different thought process, a different idea. And I get it. Some people are just negative. I understand that. But you can learn something. They're in your experience for a reason. All right. So if you find yourself around somebody who's wicky wacky and they're getting on your nerves, look within your own self, see what's triggering you and why they're in your experience in the first place, because you can do some powerful healing on yourself and release that person right out of your experience. Okay? Just because they're disagreeable and you may not like them or enjoy their company doesn't mean you have to stay around them, but there is something you need to learn from this experience that will help you as you move further in your own evolution. So look and see what that could be. Trust the knowledge and wisdom you carry within. I feel like a lot of indigos right now are not trusting themselves. And this is why we're getting this message. Okay? You are an ancient being and you have ancient knowledge. You know things. You know that you know things. You've experienced things that you know that you knew that you were going to either succeed in it, or you have this wisdom, and you got to stop hiding it, and you have to allow the world, show yourself the real you. Trust the knowledge and the wisdom, because you've got ancient wisdom, Indigo. You've got ancient wisdom locked up inside of you. So trust it. Trust it. Write it down as it comes to you, because we need that. We need your knowledge. We need your wisdom. You may think, oh, yeah, nobody's paying attention to me. Nobody listens to me. We need your knowledge and wisdom. You've got the keys to something that some of us need to be, do, and have, because we all came here with a reason and a purpose. So trust your knowledge and wisdom that you carry within. You brought it all this way. You need to open it up and let us know what that is so that you can help yourself and help others, the rest of us in the Indigo Collective. Now, this one is very powerful. Call in Archangel Michael to cut any cords or tethers from others who are draining your energy. Now, Spirit and our guides have asked me to do a video and do a message about leaking energy. If you're leaking energy, to call it back. There are places where we are as indigos, and there's many people who are not indigos that are leaking energy, but specifically this channel is for indigos. So I'm talking to you, indigo. You are leaking energy, just like if you had a car, you ever had an old clunker or a new one, and you look down, you move your car, and there's an oil spill. Now you have to get that fixed. You can keep pouring oil into the engine. You can keep pouring it. It's just going to keep falling out, and it's not going to help you. It's not going to help your car. Your car is not going to run right, and eventually that engine's going to seize up and crash. It's not going to work anymore. You're going to get in the car one day, and it's not going to work. Our guides are asking us, number one, to cut tethers to people, places, things that are no longer serving us and are draining our delicious, wonderful energy. It could be a family member, could be a really good friend, could be a relationship that you need to leave. It could be a job or a business, some partnership. Here's the thing. Archangel Michael and none of the angels are going to cut tethers for us. They're not going to do our work for us. It's not allowed. We knew that coming in. So we do have help, but we have to call them in for that help. There are places that you are extending and sending out your energy to places and people and things that are not serving you. Call your energy back. See where you are leaking your own energy and call it back. Ask literally. I do this. I call in Archangel Michael, okay, to cut any tethers, not just any tethers. I give them specific instructions on who, what, where, how, when, what experience I want to get cut, what person I want cut, what thing I want cut, what place. And also check and see after you've done that, right? After you've done the cord cutting, you've asked Archangel Michael, do it in prayer, do it in your meditation. How do we reach out? Just ask. You could do it in your thought process while you're sitting on the train or you're on the subway or you're on the bus or you're driving your car or you're walking the dog. You could do it at any time. It doesn't have to be specific cord cutting ceremony. You can just ask. And Archangel Michael will show up and say, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Cut that cord with his sword, and the cord gets cut. You will feel relief. Then don't go back and, reestablish the cord. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I'm serious though. Surround yourself daily with protection. If you're not doing that, even if you're doing the cord cutting and you're transmuting the negative energy to love and you're not surrounding yourself with protection daily, you're really kind of wasting your energy. And you can do that with saging daily and or doing the Palo Santo wood, burning that. I also have a sage spray that I use. I call on Mother, Father, God, and I surround myself with the circle of protection, like the prayer that I do at the end of each reading. I have my protection, energy protection bracelets. They work. They keep negative wicky wacky energy far from me. Okay? I'm not playing. You shouldn't either. And I know that people say, well, isn't that uh, sometimes, especially those that feel like this type of work is not of God. God made crystals. They didn't just get here for no reason. Okay? Check out the Hermetica. There are crystals. Crystals are made for a reason. They resonate with you. You don't have to have all of these crystals. Some crystals are for you specifically and vibrationally. Our guides say specifically for us that we should at some point have some lapis lazuli on us, on our person, hematite, and black obsidian to help protect our indigo energy. So I do have bracelets on the website if you want to purchase purchase them, and they have lapis lazuli, hematite, and black obsidian in them. And you can wear it every day. So get yourself some, at least lapis lazuli. Find a place, find a crystal store, find some place online, and get yourself some lapis lazuli and um, black obsidian and hematite. Wear it on your person. I even have the hematite stones. I keep them on my person, and the black obsidian stone, and I keep it on my person. And I used to have a lapis lazuli ring, and somebody took it from me when I wasn't paying attention. So I had to let it go, but I'm getting a new one. So surround yourself daily with protection, and you can do that by having your protection um, prayers and your protection stones that you carry around with you on a regular basis. And you do want to clean your stones and you do want to clear your crystals of negative energy. You can do that by using the Palo Santo wood or the sage. I have a protection bundle that is on the website that you can purchase if you like, but you don't have to get it from me. You can get it from any place. Just do it. And the last one was my throat chakra is open and I speak truth with love. It is time to speak your truth. Stop holding it with it. Stop holding it in. This is the time. Speak your truth. And if your throat chakra is not open, then you got to work on that. Okay? Some of you, your throat chakra is not open and you hold things in and you don't speak your truth. You can speak your truth. It doesn't have to be in a negative way. You can speak your truth with love because love is the most powerful, strongest energy there is. And when you do that, sometimes people will not receive it well, but that's okay. The message is not in the receiver, it's in the sender. I used to believe that it was in the receiver, but that's because I might be receiving your energy from a place of having my mask or myself that I created. So you may be sending me a message in love and I'm receiving it in a different way because I haven't done the healing work on within myself. But if you know that your throat chakra is open and you've been doing your own energy healing on yourself because it's the most important work you will ever do, then your throat and you know that your throat chakra is open, speak your truth with love. Love is not wishy-washy. It's very sturdy. It's very strong. It's direct. You know, it's humble, but it's also powerful. It is powerful. So stand in that. Don't be afraid. Speak your truth with love. And again, if your throat chakra is not open, then open it. I feel like some of you, your throat chakra is closed and you need to open it. And some of you, your throat chakra is open, but you are not speaking your truth with love. You're not speaking your truth at all. So, like, work on that. And it's really, really very important to pay attention. This whole message that our guides are talking about is transmuting this negative energy, releasing this negative energy, trusting the knowledge you have within you, and cutting those tethers and cords of people, places, things. And also, when you're doing this cutting of the cords and dissolving the masks, if you have any items from people that, or places, or, things where the energy was just not where you are vibrationally right now, get rid of it. Let it go. I don't care how much it costs. I used to be one of those people that would keep an item somebody gave me just because I was taught that you should never give a gift that somebody gave you away. You know what? Sometimes those gifts that people are giving you are full of all kinds of nonsense. Let it go. If you're not dealing with that person anymore, if you cut the cord, you cut the tethers, take those items and let them go. Be gone. Throw them out. Get them out of your experience, because those things hold vibrations as well. Your vibration is your abundance. Your energy vibration is your abundance in love, in relationships, in wealth, in health, in money. So if you're leaking, if your energy is leaking anywhere, okay, if you've got holes in your aura and you're leaking energy and it's going to places that it shouldn't be going, that's not serving you as an indigo, that you need to call it back, transmute it to love, and plug up those holes. Plug them up. And you have a team. You have guides. You have ascended masters. You have help. And you have a team and they will help you. You have guides and you have God, Mother, Father, God, to help you. So we're going to pull some. Nope, we're not going to pull any angel messages, they said. What we are going to do is read 2 angel numbers, and then this is your reading for the day. Protect your energy. Start doing this work. It's really important. As the content in this video resonated with you so far, so we can continue to connect energetically, make sure to hit the like button. And please, if you're not subscribed yet, take a moment to do that right now. Make sure to click the all bell so you will be notified when we upload new content or when we go live. Let me know what you're thinking, or if you have a question, leave it in the comments below. You can connect with me and other Indigos more personally by joining our private Indigo Room group on Bali. Visit the indigoroom.org website for additional Indigo content, resources, merch, blog, coaching services, my books, the Bali app download, and to join our private mailing list. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the channel banner. And if you'd like to support the channel monetarily, our Cash App is $Indigo Room. Make sure to check the description. All important information and links are below. Okay. Mother, Father, God, archangels, and our angels. You also have guardian angels and archangels and ascended masters. Some of you have guides that are ascended masters as well. So you need to talk to them. All right. What message would you like us to receive? What angel number? And these angel numbers, you may be seeing, different numbers repeatedly. Pay attention to those. 956 is what came up, what felt my eyes fell on. The hard work you have put in is now paying off, and a sense of balance is being restored. What you give and have given, you will get. That's 956, and it's from, I wore off. I use this so much. I wore off the title, but it's Angel Numbers, the message and meaning, messages and meaning by Kyle Gray. The whole front cover I have worn off, and the book is not that old. I only had it like 2 months. We're gonna pull one more. 535. The foundation of your road to expansion is your willingness to make the effort. Angel guidance is encouraging you to get motivated and prepared for your journey. So some of you are just starting your journey, and it's time for you to get motivated. If this doesn't motivate you, well, then find something that does. But indigo, it's really important for you to start working with your energy and clearing your energy, calling back your energy from places, people, things that you no longer serving you, cutting the tethers, right? Understanding that you are learning, you can learn from the experiences that you've had with some of these wicky wacky people. Dissolve the masks. If you need help with that, please reach out. You can email me at the Indigo Room 2 at gmail.com, or you can join us on Volley. The links are in the description below. Okay? So I'm just going to end this with a prayer. Mother, Father, God, archangels, our highest guides, and our angels and ascended masters surround each and every indigo that is here with me and listening to this message tonight with your magic mighty circle, so that nothing unlike thee may find entrance at any time, and keep it sustained without a break. If any of these messages resonated with you, leave a comment below. And I also want to remind you that we are coming up on the 12/12 portal and this winter solstice, which is December 22nd. And it is, from what my guides have said, the most powerful winter solstice we have ever had on this planet. So pay attention to the messages that you're receiving, Indigo. Look around you and see where you're leaking energy. Journal, write down things, trust the knowledge and wisdom that you carry within. And I love you, and I will see you on the next video.